Tuesday's girls sectional meet brought with it one of two possibilities: qualifying for regionals or coming to the end of the road. For the last almost dozen years, host Northrop took home the sectional title. But this year, Carroll's Girls won it for the first time since 2008. The Chargers are chock full of seniors like Shelby Chrisman, who was really their big individual winner on Tuesday. Take the mile race, for example. That's what you're seeing here. End of the first lap, she's kind of trapped in the pack, but by the third lap, she's established some separation, and on the final two turns in this race, she turned it on. Chrisman won the mile with a time of 5:14.31, and her teammate Taylor Hansen, a freshman, she got second with a time of 5:16.07. Also qualifying for the regional was Concordia's Alexa Panning. She placed third with a time of 5:17.37. Next, let's take a look at the 2 mile, another exceptional performance for Carroll. Fast forward to the third lap, where Chrisman leads the pack, and then in the 5th lap, that pack's a little bit smaller. It's the same top 3 we're going to see all the way to the finish. Chrisman, again, cruised to a win, this time with a time of 11:24.92 in the 2 mile. And fellow Charger senior Ashlyn Minton, she finished second at 11:31.12. Leo's Isabel Shenfield was third. The freshman qualifies for the regional with a time of 11:37.09. So, to recap, the mile and 2 mile, Carroll took the top 2 spots.
Oh, it's amazing. That was the plan, having us go 1-2 in the mile, 1-2 in the 2 mile. It's great to see how these ladies work and how hard they work to get to this point.
Leo really shined in the sprint events. Actually, let me rephrase that. Karis Davis shined in the sprint events. The junior won the 100-meter dash by almost a half second. Her time was a 12:25. Northrop's Tajay McKenzie got second with 12:46. And Concordia's Paige Jackson will also run at regionals after finishing at 12:75, good for third place. In the 200, you see the same top 2, Davis and McKenzie. Man, these two went at it on Tuesday. Davis ran a 25:48 in that event, a PR for her by a whole second. And McKenzie ran a 26:73. So a big win for Davis in the 200. And Carroll got another qualifier too after Delaney Floyd finished third with a time of 27:09. And now we go to the 400, where the winner might surprise you, only if you weren't here at Northrop 2 weeks ago to watch Denia Grady win the SAC 400-meter event. And the Northside freshman came in with the best seeded time for that event and backed it up pretty much the whole length of this race. She won her heat, which won her the 400 at a time of 1:01.35. Now just behind her were 2 more Carroll girls. Mary Beth Hall in second, thanks to a time of 1:01.99, and Anna V in third, running a 1:02.63. Grady, the only freshman to win an individual sectional title on Tuesday, and that's something she didn't even see coming.
I didn't really expect to do as good as I'm doing now because it is my first year. So I didn't really expect anything big like right now.
The 800 came down to Concordia and Dwenger, each fighting for their first event win so far. Abby Mays, Nora Steele, Katie Woods, those girls led the way, but it went the way of Mays, who eventually pulled away over the last 200 meters to win the race. The senior Mays was Concordia's only individual sectional champ on Tuesday with a time of 2:18.26 in the 800. Dwenger Steele got second, finishing in 2:21.38, and Woods got third with a time of 2:22.22. Eerily similar finished in the 4x8, lap 1. Northside makes a move to the front, but that didn't last long. And we saw Leo take the top spot. Dwenger was right there the whole time. They also took a lead. But Mays, again, Concordia's senior leader, she took over on her final 2 laps and propelled the cadets to a win in the 4x8. Their time was 9:47.82. And Leo was second, 9:49.37. Dwenger also qualified for the regional by finishing third at 9:52.35. What a great night for Abby Mays.
She's been a 4-year cross-country girl, so she's so strong from that. And she's got great speed. So the two come together in those middle distance, the 400 and 800 races, and she's just mentally just so tough.
Now to the 4x4, where we saw some more lead trading. Northrop led at first, and then after one lap, Concordia took over. Carroll and Leo in the mix too, but by the start of the final lap, Concordia was still in first. Not so fast. A fast 400 from Leo's Leah Handshoe gave the Lions the sectional title. They won by just about 3 seconds, finishing at 4:07.45. Carroll ended up in second place with a time of 4:10.36, which just beat out Concordia for that second spot. The cadets also finished with a qualifying time of 4:10.44. 3 relays, 3 different relay winning teams. And in the 4x1, there wasn't even really a doubt. As you can see, Mackenzie makes quick work of her last leg competition and gets Northrop to a 48.91 first place finish for the sectional title. And also qualifying there, Leo at 50.63, the Lions got second. And Churubusco stole the third place spot, finishing at 51.46, which was like 0.3 of a second faster than Carroll. And don't forget about the hurdles. And don't forget how dominantly Northrop's Morgan Patterson has handled them. More the same Tuesday as the Bruins Junior won both hurdle events. Here is the 100 hurdles, which Patterson won at 14.92. But the second through fourth place pack was tight. Leo's Leah Handshoe got second, Northrop's Kobe Scott got third, and Northside's Delia Page got fourth, all finishing within 1/10 of a second of each other. And here's Patterson's 300 hurdles dub. That's where she again outdid Handshoe, who finished second. A narrow win for Patterson resulted in a big PR. At 45.31, she got the win and the sectional title. Handshoe's time was 45.46. In third place, Audrey Ziegler from Busco. She's going to regionals after a time of 48.25. And now to the field events, where Carroll had a pair of sectional champs in pole vaulter Isabella Hoagland, who got over 9.6 on Tuesday, and also high jumper Addison Smith, who jumped 5.2 to win her sectional crown. In the long jump, surprise, Morgan Patterson won. She's pretty much won that event every time she's competed in it this year. Patterson jumped 17.95, and her teammate, Tajay McKenzie, jumped 17.9. Those are the top 2 spots. Talk about a dominant duo.
They're peaking at the right time, and they still have more to give, more to go, I should say. But they're right on track. They're jumping very, very well, and they feed off of each other. Each week they get a little bit better. They just step it up a little bit more.
Now let's look at the final standings. So you'll remember Carroll won. They had 130 points by the night's end to take that top spot. Northrop got second place with 119.5. And on top of what we've seen, Anaya Moore qualified for the regionals by placing second in both shot and disc. In third place was Leo. The Lions scored 101.5 points and got regional qualifiers in 9 events. Pretty impressive.
I felt pretty prepared today. Everyone was pretty excited to be here and hoping to move on, so I'm proud of everyone.
Just getting enough for 5th place, Dwenger. The Saints scored 54.5 points. Big drop-off. As far as regional qualifiers go, you got Steele, Woods, Elise Hune, who finished 3rd in the pole vault, and the Saints 4x8 team. 6th place belonged to Concordia, who had 51 points. The cadets will compete in 6 events next week at the regional meet, and the only one we haven't mentioned yet is Elizabeth Hellinger, who got 3rd in the high jump on Tuesday. Southside got 7th, and they'll have some ladies on call. Jacqueline Embry, Janasia White, Lauren Walda, Promise Wilkins, they'll all be on standby for regional competition after 4th place finishes, and overall the Archers had 28 points on Tuesday. Snyder had 20.5 points. Their best finisher was Naisha Anderson in the shot put. She got 3rd, so you'll also catch her at the regional meet next week. Despite an individual winner, Northside only scored 18.5 points. Grady's win in the 400 and Paige's 4th place finish in the 100 hurdles put up 15 of those points, and the Legends overall got 9th place. Blackhawk Christian only rolled out 8 runners, and the points they got on Tuesday came from Emma Klein, who tied for 6th in the pole vault by jumping 7.6. We'll catch all the qualifiers at Marion High School at the same time next week on Tuesday evening for a chance at competing in the state championship meet. Until then, this has been Blake Baker with Summit City Sports.